Hello, what's up guys? I'm Kyle from KGR and welcome to Show and Tell. For the few that are new, Show and Tell is just a pickup series where I show off either figures or games or that's about it. I used to do this monthly, but I've been starting to budget a little bit and spent a lot less. Kinda, but I still bought a lot of things over the past few months. So in today's video, we're going to be showing off most of the figures I picked up in the past few months, because I haven't done reviews on all of them. I haven't done photo shoots with all of them on my Instagram, which, by the way, follow me on Instagram for action figure photo shoots. And there's some that I've already reviewed. There's some that I plan on reviewing soon, so we'll get into that. But if you are new and you haven't seen any of my show and tells before, I'll have a card right here, or if you wait till the end, I'll have a little slide card thing on the end of that as well, of my full playlist of all my show and tells that I've done recently. But as of right now, this may end up being one of my last show and tells, at least in this room, because I need to move soon, because this shelf up here is getting very packed. At least when it comes to action figure show and tells, it's going to be one of the last ones, because I literally have no space to buy more figures. In fact, a couple of these figures are still brand new in the box because I couldn't open them up to put them up on the shelf. So without rambling for too much longer, let's show off some of the new things that I've gotten. And we're going to start off with some of the things that I haven't done photo shoots for, some of the things that I haven't done reviews on, like things that are actually still in the box. So let's check out the ones that are still in the box. Okay, one of the first things I want to show off is this Proplica Pac-Man. Now, Proplica is something that I just got into. I got the dual disc, and I've done a review on that, and it's kind of outdated now because I got some information wrong. But anyway, I am familiar with Proplica. I know about their Keyblade as well, but that thing is like $800 now, I think, so probably not going to get that. But Pac-Man is pretty cool. He's actually really affordable. He's only like, what, 30 bucks? 40 bucks if you're going to like a US retailer, because I know like some collectible shops around me have started to carry these, and these are cute. These are really neat. So I've gotten the SH Figure Arts Pac-Man as well, which I've done a review of that, which, by the way, you can either click right here for that review, or you can wait till the end for my full playlist of reviews if you want to check them out later. But the SH Figure Arts Pac-Man is absolutely amazing. But this guy, on the other hand, is based on the classic Pac-Man. So you hold it by the sides of its mouth, and there's going to be a wheel on the bottom. So its mouth is going to open and close, and if you have a battery inside, it's going to start playing music, it's going to start doing the waka waka sounds, and getting pellets, and getting the power pellet, and swallowing ghosts. Like, this thing is cool. This thing is definitely cool. And it comes with a little display stand as well, so it's definitely worth picking up if you're a Pac-Man fan. And plus, it's celebrating the 30th anniversary, I believe, or 35th. I don't know. It doesn't really say it on the box what the anniversary is, but I know there's an anniversary item. So if you see this at like Box Lunch or your collectible shop and you like Pac-Man, get it. It's cool. It's pretty cool. The next thing I want to show off is something that I didn't necessarily need, but I bought it anyway. And that is the revised Sora for Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, this figure does look really, really nice. And I already have the first edition of the Bring Arts Sora, which that figure was fine, don't get me wrong. But this one just looks better. So I got this one. And unfortunately, this figure has been sitting in storage for, I don't know, a month or two. It wasn't in there long. And my cat gets into the storage room, and it already started tearing the box. I'm not sure how well the camera's gonna pick it up because there's a giant freaking ring light, but all around here, it's all super scratched up. So thanks, cat! The Pac-Man I have opened and played with, this guy, I actually even haven't broken the seal on this guy yet. Oh, you could tell a cat got to it. Freaking fur ball right here. I need to move. And I know they made an updated Neku from World Ends With You based on the anime. And it comes with a lot more accessories, and I am debating on getting that, but as of right now, it's not in the budget. But it does look really cool, though. And also, Riku got an update, so I got him as well. The last Riku, I actually plan on getting this, like, hands down. Like, this one looks so much better than the Riku that we got previously, and plus it comes with much cooler Keyblades as well. So this is neat. The only thing that he doesn't come with that the other figure had is him closing his eyes. So I'm going to keep the figure for that specifically. But I have this one now to actually like look around and make him look good. And this one looks significantly better compared to the last one. I wish Sora came with the Kingdom Key but I'll deal with it. It's fine. But now let's get into some of the figures that I've picked up that I've actually opened and actually put on display. This one, I can't remember if I put this in a show and tell or not. I feel like I have, but I can't remember, so I'm gonna go over it anyway. That is the Bring Art Terra figure. This thing is way overpriced and not worth the money, but I picked it up anyway because I need to complete the collection. So when it comes to articulation, it is very, very limited because of the way his little pants are set up and his ankles are messed up really weird. But it's whatever. But the thing about him that makes him really special is the fact that you could actually turn him into the Xehanort version of himself with the extra head and the extra keyblade. It's really cool. But he's like $90 from the Japanese site before shipping. So you're going to be spending well over $100 buying this guy. Is he worth it? Absolutely not. But it is a Terra figure. A good one, kinda. It's the best one we're going to have for a while, so I had to get it. But although that figure is not worth the money, a figure that is worth the money that I shouldn't have spent my money on anyway, here it comes. It is the Super Saiyan Goku. The reason why I say I shouldn't have spent the money is I'm actually not a fan of Dragon Ball Z all that much. I never watched the show, so you can call me a poser. Well, I do pose figures, but I got him because he just looks cool, and I do want to do a photo shoot with him eventually. But man, he looks so awesome. But there are a few things I am waiting to get before I actually do a photo shoot. Like I want to do like him actually charging up, so I want to get like the yellow like blast effect thing, not blast, but like some effect that Tamashii Nation also puts out that would look really great with this. So eventually I'm gonna pick that up. But I do have the Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku. So the costumes are completely different. But thankfully the heads do swap out like relatively easily. So if I do want to do a photo shoot where it is actually consistent with the costume, swapping out the heads is not that hard. It's a little annoying, but you can do it. But man, I was actually really excited for this because I just love the way he looks so much. And plus he just poses really well, and he's only 35 bucks at like Target. Whenever it comes to Target. Or you can get on Big Bad Toy Store. I got mine off Amazon. So yeah. I don't make good purchase decisions. Speaking of not making good purchase decisions, here's another one. A Toru figure. If you want to say figure. I've already done a review on this. It is what it is. Is it a waste of money? Almost. But I think it's going to be collectible because of the fact that it's a waste of money. So if you really want to pick it up, go ahead. It's only on Funimation for what I was told. I can't remember if it's sold out yet or not. But I almost want to pick up another one in the box just in case it does spike in value because everyone thinks it's stupid. I don't know. Now this figure I wanted for such a long time and never decided to pull the trigger on it. And I did it $200 later. So a little while ago in another show and tell video, I've gotten the Vulcanlog Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. And even though like standard Blue Eyes is the main dragon of Yu-Gi-Oh!, that one was like the most posable figure, so it worked. So if Blue Eyes is the main dragon of Yu-Gi-Oh!, what is the main dragon Pokemon, even though it's technically not a dragon type? It is Charizard. So I got the D-Arts Charizard. There are two releases of this. There's the D-Arts that came out I don't know how long ago, and there's SH Figuarts re-release that came out relatively recently. The SH Figuarts doesn't really change anything when it comes to its sculpt or paint from what I'm aware of, especially not the sculpt. I know they don't mess with the sculpt. But it did come with different accessories. I've gotten a re-release of the Mewtwo in that way, so I don't get the bonus Mew figures, but that's whatever. But this is the first release of Charizard, so it came with the more accurate flamethrower effect, because the other one shows him with like flames coming out the side of his mouth and his wings, so it's like he's flying with the flamethrower stuff, which is cool I guess. But the standard one where it just comes out of his mouth a little bit and then goes into a big ball, I like that one more, so I paid not too much more for that one actually. They go for mostly the same price, but this figure is just better. I don't think I'm gonna do a review on this guy because I'm not really sure what I can bring to the table. I mean, if you want to really see me do a review on this, I can, but it's probably not going to be anytime soon. I think I want to wait until I move out before I do that, because this figure, I had to pull down so many figures surrounding it just to get it off the shelf, and I'm not sure if I want to do that again until I move out. So we're probably going to wait until we move out for us to do a review on this, because this is a very old figure. I don't think waiting another couple of months is going to really hurt that much when it comes to the effectiveness of the algorithm for the figure review, which the algorithm doesn't really like me all that much anyway, so it don't matter. But a figure I have done a review on is this Nendoroid Crash Bandicoot, which is absolutely adorable and amazing. Like, when this thing was coming out, I had very low expectations for this. Although I'm a huge Crash Bandicoot fan, this guy was very expensive. And is he worth the money? It's tough to say that he's worth the money, but I actually also have the accessories from the old Resource figures, so it was like a good bonus for this. So like, if you have those, it's gonna make this figure even better. So if you do have all those, it ends up being one of the best Crash figures out there. But I cannot get over him. He is the cutest thing. I love him so much. But something I have done a review on as well that you can already kind of see is this Millennium Puzzle over here. Now, this chain is actually from like the foam like costume version of the Millennium Puzzle, which actually sits in the back of my car. But yeah, you can actually attach that to this, and this link right here is actually Velcro, so you can take this on and off really easily. And I've already done a review on the Millennium Puzzle, and I'm actually debating on making a video of me like speed building, like putting this thing together, like solving the puzzle. So if you want to see that, let me know. But anyway, I absolutely love this thing. I have taken this thing apart and rebuilt it so many times because I've just been obsessed with it. Like, I've been waiting for something like this my whole life. And now that it's finally a thing, like, I want to like make sure resolving the Millennium Puzzle is like burnt into my brain for a long time. So whenever I do get older and I actually like take it apart and put it back together again, like, I'm hoping that it still is a little bit of a challenge, but as of right now, I can get this done in like maybe 10 minutes. But yeah, I absolutely love the Millennium Puzzle. It's too cool. And if you've seen my Instagram, you've probably seen this figure like multiple times already, and I haven't done a review on it just yet, and that is the Sentinel Miles Morales. Now, when this thing first came out, at least when it was like first announced and stuff like that, like, I was like, oh, that's really cool, but I don't need it. But thankfully, since I follow, I think it was either Wario64 or Cheap Ass Gamer, one of those two made a tweet talking about how this is on sale on GameStop's website for like $76 or something. And I already had like a $5 coupon, I believe, as well, maybe. No, my girlfriend bought me this for my birthday. So yeah, she bought me this for my birthday on GameStop's website for like $70-some. And like, cause I know like normally it'd be over $100 to pick this figure up, but for like, after tax and shipping, like 80 bucks. Yes, absolutely worth every penny. Now they're making a Peter Parker figure, which that's cool, but I don't think I want to spend the amount of money they want for it though, so I'm probably not going to pick that up. But Miles himself though is absolutely amazing. Like, I also have the SH Figuarts Spider-Man based off the PS4 game, and I loved that figure for a while. And even though that figure is technically more posable and has more possibility for more poses and more range, this is such an easy figure to play with, and you can do most of the poses you want to do with this thing. Like, it is absolutely phenomenal, and I prefer this over the Marvel's PS4 Spider-Man figure. So I know a lot of my viewers want me to do a review on this, so eventually I will do a review on this, and it'll probably be before I move, so probably look forward to it in the next month or so, maybe, whenever I have the free time to do it. But yeah, this Miles figure, one of the best Spider-Man figures I've had in a very long time. And the last thing I want to show off before I call it a video is one last pickup that I just did relatively recently, and that is the iPhone 13 Pro. Because I had an iPhone 10 for a couple of years, and recently it's been acting up on me. It wasn't connecting to my AirPods, and at first I thought it was my AirPods just dying, but after buying a set of AirPod Pros, I still had the same issue. I'm like, okay. And also, the wireless charging was starting to act up, but also, like, whenever I would go close to where I work, I wouldn't get the best reception. but my girlfriend's iPhone had better reception than I did. And I didn't understand that. And plus, I have 5G now, so I might as well actually take advantage of it. Plus, the one thing that made me cave, I almost bought an iPhone 12 last year, actually. But I decided, you know what, I'll hold off. I'll wait until they make a better iPhone. But the one thing that finally pushed me off the edge was not only the better camera. The better camera is going to be really nice. But that 120 hertz display, baby. That ProMotion. It is beautiful. It looks fantastic. It's mainly for when I'm like navigating menus and like scrolling through stuff, because like I've noticed for the longest time, I don't know if my phone had like a third-party screen on it because I bought my iPhone 10 used, but when I'll be scrolling through menus, I noticed a significant blur and it made me sick. At least if I was scrolling too fast. If I was in my dark mode and I was scrolling through, that's when I noticed it the most. But on here, it is almost gone. If I'm going way too fast, I still kind of see it. But for the most part, it is much, much better. I have to like really try to notice it. And I'm also going to try to upgrade to the new Apple Watch as well, because when I was working at Amazon, my watch got all scratched up and beat. And it's sad. And also, I use my watch as an alarm clock, and there have been times where it has died overnight. So, I want to get rid of that anxiety, you know, and that stress. So, let's take care of that. And that's it when it comes to the figure pickups. I've also gotten quite a few games, but there's so many more games coming out for the holiday season, so I kind of want to wait until those are all taken care of before I make that video, because I've gotten quite a few games. And I want to make a great new video for it, you know. But as of right now, this may be the last show and tell that I might do in this room. So I guess a quick update on like things that are going on personally, because I've been talking about moving in the past couple of videos. My girlfriend and I did try applying for a loan to move, and unfortunately we were denied. And there was one place that we were looking at that got sold. So as of right now, the search is still on. We're still looking at different places. But whenever I do like find a place, I'm immediately starting to pack all these things up. Normally when people move, they try to sell off some things, so it's less of a strain to like try to move those things over there. I'm not selling anything. I'm keeping all my stuff. But when I do find a place and I immediately start packing up, I'm actually gonna start streaming like me like cleaning all my things, because these figures up here haven't been dusted or touched in a long time, so they've gotten very dusty over the years. So I want to clean all those up and then pack them away and then set them up whenever I move out to the new place. And I'm probably going to be doing streams when I get to that new place of me like setting up those new figures on new shelves and stuff like that. So it's going to be really exciting for when that happens. But like I said, that's it for this video. So if you're new and you like what you saw, you know what to do. Links will be in the description for my social media, so if you want to follow me on Instagram when I get new figures and take pictures, or Twitter or anything like that, or even Snapchat if you want to talk to me. My DMs are open everywhere, actually, so I'm more than happy to talk to you. Anyway, all of that will be in the description if you want to check all that out. And I want to thank you so much for watching the video all the way to the end. You really are a champ. I love you. Let me know in the comments, like, what's something that you picked up recently that, like, got you super excited? Like, all these figures I love so much, but I think the iPhone is, like, my biggest highlight because I love it. I love it so much. But when it comes to an action figure, I don't know. It's probably a tie between Crash and Miles, because they both are fantastic figures to play with. Or the Millennium Puzzle. The Millennium Puzzle is also really cool. You know what? It's probably the Millennium Puzzle. But like I said, thank you for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next one. So, peace, peace.